Week 1 of Sportsdeck, and it was the complete opposite of last year. Couldn't have gone much better. A score of 869, rank 23 overall. This is a great tone setter if we want to finish top 10 at the end of the season. Our premiums, for the most part, delivered. Nikola Jokic, he picked up where he left off last season, 114 in 3 games as captain. This is just what he does. LeBron, very strong week from him, although the Lakers' shooting struggles are something else to watch. Our premium guards, Ja Morant, thank goodness for that Houston game, dropping 49 on them. That carried the bulk of his score, and Tyrese Halliburton absolutely killed it, scoring and playmaking like a beast. And lastly, one of the bigger talking points after his week, Joel Embiid. Could have been a whole lot worse, this score, if he didn't drop 40 on the Spurs. Of course, it came out midweek that he copped an injury before training camp, which affected his conditioning, and it showed. A lot of the time he looked gassed. So it makes sense, but gee, that would have been nice to know before the season started. And the rookies, or rookie price players, really good, especially on field. Banchero, Mathurin, sort of feel like a Pacers fan right now watching Halliburton and Mathurin tearing it up right now. Ivy very good, as was Trey Jones. On the bench, our front court rookies solid. Keegan Murray's going to be special. Looks so composed, and he's only played 2 career games. Against the Clippers and Warriors as well, mind you. Then our backcourt bench, would have liked a little more, but I guess that's just a minor blemish in what was a very good week. For trades this week, I don't exactly know what I'm going to do yet. I have a couple of scenarios in mind that I don't think I'll put in this video. From a more general standpoint, we got a lot of teams with 4. Brooklyn will be a big go-to with them having 3 straight 4s, so obviously KD, Kyrie, Ben Simmons. Chicago with back-to-back 4s, so you can look at DeRozan or even Levine there. We got a few teams with 4 this week and 2 straight after, so if you don't mind a short-term outlook, Luka, Jokic if you don't have either of them, Halliburton as well. Steph always solid. Jimmy a bit dodgy, but would be a good pod if he goes off. A lot of people have Ant. He's a bit hit or miss, but it won't hurt you as much because of his popularity. If you're going for value and you don't have Jokic, then Gobert is always there. Towns, a no-go at this stage. Now, the Sixers have 4, but I'm not opposed to trading out Embiid. He's not injured, but obviously his conditioning is off. It's a real tough one, because he did not look good against the Celtics and Bucks, and even though he dropped 40 on the Spurs, he still looked pretty lethargic out there. So I don't know. I'm a bit torn on that one. Harden though you should definitely go for. He looks in great nick. In some ways it feels like a lose-lose. If you keep him, he's gonna go 5 for 20 the next game. If you trade him, he's gonna drop 40 and 20 the next game. So I don't know. Utah with 3 straight 4s as well. Markkanen has had a hell of a start to the season, 93 in 3 games. So he's definitely one you could look to bring in the mid-price range. He's one I considered starting, but I opted for guns and rookies in the end. But we got a lot of options this week. Some good long-term ones, a couple of good short-term ones. I guess it all depends on how you want to go about your trades the next few weeks. So that will do it. Hopefully you all had a great start to this Sportsdeck season, and see you in the next one.